India has a fascinating growth story, a story that unfolds in many layers. Ever since India opened its doors to the global markets, the story turned all the more exciting. It was the advent of a new era. There was new life everywhere. Private investments grew, new companies were formed, new sectors emerged, businesses, small and big, flourished. Jobs were created, a new aspirational India was born. DBFS's story is part of the larger India growth story. It is the story of a journey, often in line with the changing times, and at times even ahead of times.
1992 was a historic year as far as India is concerned. Lot of uncertainties, lot of economic difficulties, and the entire nation was grappling to know which direction they have to move. Naturally, being youngsters, we were also confused. So we thought, along with the liberalization, a lot of changes are going to happen in this country, particularly in the financial sector. And without proper financial planning, both at individual level and at the country level, it will be difficult for our nation. And that is when we realized that there is an opportunity, and that is the beginning of our company.
In the early 90s, stockbroking was the domain of individual brokers. It was indeed visionary for the early promoters of DBFS to form the first corporate brokerage house in Kerala, Select Securities Limited, way back in 1992. Select Group extended its presence to the entire gamut of wealth management services. It acquired memberships in all major stock and commodity exchanges, became a depository participant with CDSL. Success is not a solo sport. It is all about building the right partnerships. Select Group entered into a strategic tie-up with the prestigious Doha Bank of Qatar and became DBFS Doha Brokerage and Financial Services Limited. Doha Bank's international reach and exposure helped DBFS to constantly adopt global best practices and to position itself as a financial institution par excellence. DBFS has other prominent investors like Mr. M.A. Yusuf Ali as shareholders.
NRIs form an important segment in our client base. It was with the objective of offering dedicated services to NRI investors that we opened offices in UAE and Qatar. Today, we have a large number of NRI clients availing services from these offices.
DBFS's entry into non-banking financial services was a thoughtful diversification. It offered products like loan against securities, property loan and gold loan in 2018. Innovative and fintech-enabled gold loan at DBFS is a class apart. At the core of DBFS's ethos is the customer, because DBFS believes that there is nothing more important than the enrichment of the customer's experience. As a SEBI-registered investment advisor, DBFS positions itself as a guide, mentor and coach, offering thoroughly professional and thoughtfully personalized services.
I am a chartered accountant by profession and I have long relationship with DBFS. I have experienced 5 largest broking firms in India and I realized that DBFS is safe, accessible and supportive.
In a world that moves fast, moving faster is the DBFS mantra. When the world moved to the digital age, India made its mark again. India embraced technology, so did DBFS. India pioneers innovation, so does DBFS.
From the early years of our business, we always realized the importance of technology in financial services. We started offering internet trading platforms and mobile apps from the early days of their entry. Today we are using integrated digital payments, artificial intelligence, APIs and advanced technologies in both the verticals.
DBFS launched Finvest Mentor, an investment advisory service. In a world of highly volatile markets and difficult economic conditions, Finvest Mentor offers personalized guidance and support with the backing of advanced research. In a world of changing preferences, DBFS remains future-focused. To remain ever relevant to customer expectations, DBFS is stretching its horizons in terms of reach, product offerings, and customer delight.
The big question in front of us is, where do we see DBFS in the next 30 years? We all know that sooner or later we are going to become a $5 trillion economy, thereafter a $10 trillion economy. DBFS is going to focus purely on the growing aspirations of its customers. With all the good things that we acquired over the last 30 years and the kind of dedicated team we have, we are confident that we will continue this journey while our future generation will enjoy the status of a developed nation.
India's growth trajectory is on a promising path, conquering all barriers. India is on an incredible journey, one that DBFS is delighted to take with you. DBFS, Financial Services Fine-Tuned.